guys. So I spent this Wednesday, I think the 18th, something like that. No, Christmas is in a week and a day, so it's 17th. That's right. So I came over here to Tustin, California to Comics TNT, or as I usually call them, Comics Toons and Toys. And they had a Will Jack signing from 3 to 4. And if that wasn't enough, he was doing... Anyway, that's their own personal hell. I had a great day. Actually, I had to kill maybe an hour just because traffic is so bad. It would take me like 45 minutes to go a trip that's usually 12. So I'm going to eat a little something over here. The signing was great. I let a couple people go in front of me because I knew I wanted to get 10 books. Will was very cool, even though there was a lot of activity buzzing around him, especially once they started this Whatnot live show that they were auctioning stuff off, which they told me I can bid on stuff while I was there, but I don't know. that could have gotten pretty out of hand. Sorry for the glare. But yeah, I had a great day. I wound up getting 14 books signed by him.
Y'all know me, still the same OG, but
And unfortunately, there was no time for remarks, and he was already pretty tired. He told me he's 6'7". Actually, I correctly guessed he's 6'7", and he had to get up every couple of minutes. I feel the pain. I'm only 6'4", and I drive 6 hours a night, and I don't get up often enough. So by the time I'm ready to pull myself out of there, I can barely move some nights, especially in this cold weather. But yeah, I'll make a video sharing everything I got, and there was a lot of nice stuff on the table. There was those posters from Vampirella 672 they were going to raffle off. Only 10 of them made, and I had some cash, but it's earmarked for a new fuel pump for the family vehicle. So God willing. Why was I struggling with that glare? I guess I just thought it looked ominous. Anyhow, it's a great time. I'm gonna save some of my juice on my phone to get me home, but I also bought some Usagi books. I browsed the new stuff. Nothing for me. Nothing too incredible. I mean, there was a really nice Godzilla book, Godzilla Masterpiece Theater. I thought had a really funny cover, but it sold out. And yeah, mission accomplished.
Perfect.
I just have to bide my time and get home, and I'll shoot a little video showing what was what. I'm working on a much bigger video, kind of my return to editing. I haven't really had a nice big ridiculous video in 2 months, but things are looking pretty good right now. Some things are underway, and I'm feeling more creative again, which I kind of have a dry streak where I wasn't feeling the creativity, but I think it's coming back to me. Seeing all that art today, and I primered up on my paint pens, of which Will Jack had his own. He had an arsenal of paint pens. Nice stuff. He even did, I made a special request, and he knew exactly what I meant. Typically, you don't bring up a different artist to the artist you're addressing, but I thought he might know. I said, have you ever made one of the multicolored Clayton Crane style Siggies? And Clayton will do one color for each letter, and it doesn't look like a rainbow, it just looks really cool. And he busted one out for me. It's pretty slick. I don't think he gets that request a lot, but yeah, I'm gonna go eat, get home, and then I'll share what it was. All right, thanks. Oh, sorry, I gave you a dry mouth woodchuck smile there, didn't I? All right, bye-bye. Hey guys, So this decision to go to this signing was kind of a last minute thing. I'd known about it for about a week, but I hadn't really pulled my books or gotten my pens ready. That's my Shikari Bell little box. Actually got a compliment from the owner of the store, so the big to do. Anyway, Tustin, California. I only come here for like the sales. It's 16 miles away. So, I was about last in line. There was one guy behind me, and I'd already asked him if he could get a photo with me and the artist. But you know what? I felt bad because he actually didn't even have a book to get. And I knew he was going to have to get one from Lil Jack, so I let him go in front of me because most of the stuff was earmarked for the big Whatnot sale. So I let him go in front of me. That freed me up where I was actually the last person there, but it also made it where they started the Whatnot show, and they had a lot to do in between signing my books. But it was cool, I got to hang out. I really wanted to be there for the auction. That poster, I Live New York, was insane. Life size.
That's a huge
Make of that what you will. But yeah, it was a pretty cool vibe, I got there at 3, and I thought, man, these guys are getting a lot of stuff signed. I mean, they're literally doing stacks. And they had like this little fan set up, and they were recording. And I thought, man, these guys are ballers. They're going to get a lot of stuff signed and sold. And I realized, oh no, these guys are from KRS Comics. And that's kind of what they do. So here I'm twiddling my toes. But you know what? I got there at 3. I started getting my books signed at 4. And I was just in a real chill, mellow mood. My bigger concern was just, you know what? Have fun, be relaxed. Just enjoy the moment. And there he is signing his stuff. We had to come up the middle aisle of the shop, and about 10 minutes into standing there, I realized, oh, I'm right by the Usagi Yojimbo books. Let me start rifling through these. And they always have a great selection at Comics, Toons, and Toys. I remember a little bit after even the Spawn stuff started going for an arm and a leg, they had a lot of them, and I was able to acquire some pretty cool Spawn stuff. But anyway, just kind of get my stuff ready, taking it out of the bag and boards. I learned that thing, you don't do those prep bag and board things. Anyway, so just checking out the inventory. Already gotten my book signed at this point. I saw a really great Godzilla Masterpiece Theater. I think I already mentioned at the beginning of the video. But man, it was a nice looking book, and I really wanted to get it, but I guess everything had pretty much sold out. So I was happy enough just to get the Usagis, get my Will Jack books. What was it? Usagi in Space. Dark Horse material. So I don't know if that was reprints or what. But there was a nice Psylocke art germ on the shelf. Definitely some nice cover buys. But yeah, me and the man right there, Will Jack. So let's look at the books. I'll do that at this restaurant. Out front of a katsu bar. It was either that or a poke bowl or like a baked potato place. This one seemed the quietest. So I got 14 books altogether. Got one of them earmarked for a friend. Just kind of started going through them. So this was the Power Girl, the pouty cover. Yeah, he agreed. She looked like a girl who was being a good sport, happy camper on her way to the trip, and then just halfway through, she just wasn't having it. But she's being a trooper, but she didn't really want to be there anymore. Beautifully haloed by a full moon. I was happy to get this one. He went blue marker, sky blue. I brought my yellow, but It turns out that it was a fine tip. I guess he prefers to work in the mediums. So here's one where she's smiling. Also in that sky blue. It's a really cool signature. He takes his time on it too, which I appreciate. So yeah, it's like 70 degrees. Pretty quiet. They were banging some Aaliyah music inside, so I came out. So this one, that's not a silver highlighter. That's like a flat gray Posca paint pen. And they gave me a bunch of certificates of authenticity for all of these. So I don't really see anyone duplicating that signature too easily. This one I didn't have. I bought at the event. Look at that. Selena. Yeah, but he was cool to talk to. You know, he's just a human being. He had to go stretch his legs and, you know, just to feel normal. A couple times had to get out of that spot. But yeah, he was just surrounded by KRS guys. And I guess whatnot people. So this one he was amazed DC approved. I think I didn't like mark my paint pins specially. So when I realized that, oh shoot, one of my paint pins is with his, I was like, yeah, I would have probably just left them anyway. I used to give Dan Mendoza all my paint pins when he was done signing. And it was cool because, you know, a lot of people would end up getting like some cool orange ciggies and lime green jello ciggies down the road. So here's the certificate. I think there's 14 of them. Oh yeah. I'm seeing what he's doing. That's his most recent version. He's really mixed up the W. The W is a cool letter to add some flair on. Some Poison Ivy. He was signing a lot of those foil covers, which I didn't bring any. I just can't see them. You gotta like hold them at a certain angle, and I can't take them all in at once, you know. That was his choice. Diane Pershing, who did the voice of Ivy on the Batman animated series, she always opts for that green also. Mint green. So, speaking of some Ivy. So this was the one I asked him if he could do the Clayton Crane style. Here's a Gun Honey Blood for Blood cover he did. And I don't think he does those a lot, so that's cool. We got the pink, the red, the cobalt, and the sky blue. Nice. It's sort of like you see Sun Kumanaki paint the same face over and over because it's her own face. Will mixes it up a little bit. He has like a couple of different model types, but you can all tell if they're from him. So that's the only Vaporella I got. The 672s were earmarked for the show. Oh, cool. I thought that was orange for a second, but that's just how that red comes out. I'm kind of hungry. I want some katsu soup. Did I get two? Oh, you know what? I bought an Ivy also. Just a different image. Pamela. Okay, this one's for my buddy. Will used a peach colored marker for this one. I'll make sure there's a certificate to go along with this, but I thought this one was done in really good taste. Power 05. I didn't see anyone getting this one signed, you know. Just a nice classy cover. I'll make sure it gets a certificate. That one's from my buddy, my pal. Oh yeah, this one's signed in white. Really nice. I think there's a full cover version of these. I kind of like the close-ups. A couple more. Let me set this one aside. Oh, cool. I got a peach one too. I just like that color. It's sort of that color you needed as a kid if you were coloring Mickey Mouse. You know, that peach color just was the first one to go. See, that's the girl, you know, when we've reached the campsite and the tent is set up, the restroom situation's been figured out, and yeah, just dazzling. Last one. One more of those. So I guess I got 2 of those in pink. Maybe one pink, one red. That's all right. Anyway, that's it. I got those Usagi books, and yeah, got some exercise for me standing on my feet for 2 hours. Stretched out. Actually, I think I'm about ready to jump in traffic unless I want to eat here. But thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks Wheeljack, thanks Comics, Toons, and Toys. It was a great week before Christmas event.
What's up,
I think this track's about to blow up.
Y'all thinking what I'm thinking? I'm drinking what you
Let's
drinking.
break it up with a throttle thrust with bottles up. Everybody sink in to witness the fitness, sickness, thickness. Don't miss this. This is to the business.
Trying to get out of here. There's a fire in this place. Round Table Pizza's burning up. Man, some Mojo potatoes. All right, you guys. You know, it wouldn't be one of my day in the life videos without stopping at the buffet. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to get those Wheeljack books sorted into the collection. All right.